It's hard to forecast this year's mosquito season, but don't let yourself think that means that they won't be a problem, because they most likely will be a problem. Jennifer Mullen is live in studio tonight with more on how you can be proactive before the mosquito season really kicks off.
Greg, it's about that time. Matt, my photographer, and I were swatting at a few mosquitoes today while we're out interviewing people. So get ready. The winter we just had might have delayed the nuisance a few weeks, but they're making their way back to the capital region.
Spend any amount of time outdoors, and you'll have to deal with these.
Mosquitoes are dangerous. I just try to kill them.
5-year-old Amar just moved to New York from Israel. He doesn't know what bug spray is because he's never needed it before. But his parents say he'll quickly learn.
Growing up, I said, ew, ew.
While the mosquito season is off to a slow start, experts say their population this summer will depend on the amount of rain we see.
When we have real heavy rains like we had last night, for example, those mosquitoes may wind up hatching, and we'll get a bloom of mosquitoes in about 2 or 3 weeks, which may be really big, but then it'll go away really, really quickly.
And the mosquitoes nibbling away at us now won't be the same as the ones we're going to have to deal with later this summer.
One of the things that people don't realize is there's about 70 different species of mosquito in New York State. And because they're different species, they come out at different times, they live under different conditions and so forth. And the mosquito species that we see in June might not necessarily be the mosquito species that we'll see in August or September.
A local pest control company says if the bugs are as bad this year as they've been in years past, they expect an uptick in business in the coming weeks.
I'd say over the last 6 years or so, we've seen an increase every year with the number of calls we get from customers that are more concerned with the environment around their house outside, whether it's the swimming pool area or a gazebo, or they're having a party outside.
Another way to keep the nasty critters at bay is by using sprays or creams like this. But make sure you pay extra attention to the labels and the active ingredients. For example, the percentage of DEET that's used in a particular product. That's if you want to make playing in the park a little more enjoyable.
Something else to keep in mind with the product labels, what matters most is how long the protection will last. The higher percentage of DEET, the longer you're protected. Some other little tips, this one I just learned today. If you're having guests over, fans actually help keep mosquitoes away. Wearing light colored clothing always helps. And finally, remember one of the biggest recommendations out there, remove standing water to limit places mosquitoes can breed near you. Live in the studio, Jennifer Mullen, CBS 6 News.